How about this? A bizarre sight in Phoenix. All right, everybody, when a police officer pulled over a driverless car. Now, the officer said that the Waymo was driving erratically, including on the wrong side of the road.
Waymo is now recalling its entire fleet of driverless vehicles, all 672 of them. The decision comes after one of the vehicles hit a utility pole in Phoenix last month. The crash happened when the car was trying to perform a low-speed maneuver. There were no injuries associated with that incident. The company says the recall will include a software update that's aimed at addressing the issue.
It's not every day you see a Phoenix police officer pulling over a driverless car.
Hi!
But that's what happened June 19th after the officer observed a Waymo going haywire in traffic.
It was eastbound in the westbound lanes, which is real bad. Yeah. And then, so I light it up, and then it takes off through the intersection.
Waymo says the construction signage on the street was inconsistent, and because the officer blocked the car, it had to impede oncoming traffic. Police say that they cited Waymo, and the company was actually very helpful throughout the incident. So far, there have been limited issues with Waymo cars, but at least one person says he was nearly sideswiped by one.
While most Waymo cars can be seen throughout the city driving safely and behaving civilly, erratic driving is not completely out of the question for the artificial intelligence.
For years, autonomous cars have been driving around San Francisco, first with drivers and then without them. And then last summer, people were first allowed to get on a wait list to take a Waymo driverless ride. But starting today, the wait list is no more.
Unlock the doors through your phone, hop inside, and start your ride.
I can see why Paul was a little hesitant because, yeah, that is kind of weird for the first time at least. But I do gotta say, so far, mostly smooth.
Riding in a Waymo can include some sudden braking. And during one pickup in the Mission District, my Waymo didn't park at the curb, but instead stopped in the middle of the single-lane street, blocking traffic. This driver had to go into the opposite lane, avoiding incoming traffic, before the Waymo car eventually got the idea and pulled over to the curb.
Waymo says their cars are better drivers than humans and 3.5 times more likely to avoid crashes.
I actually rode in one of them.
Did you really?
And
oh, that's right.
I mean, obviously, things can happen, right?
Yeah.
It is
Robot
a computer.
road rage.
Yeah, robots
That's the
with
next
road
thing.
rage.
Now you're going to be up against municipalities and regulators, but it seems like just the other day, Unisoon did this package in China, and it's moving very quickly. Dee, pretty fascinating.
I was surprised by how flawless it was this morning, too. Truly, that was my first chance, just trying it out in the wild, and it was very easy, very smooth.
And Kate Rooney joins us now. Kate, that story looked less like a news story and more like the beginning of, I don't know, like a Hollywood movie. I have so many thoughts, but first off, let's talk about China real quick, because there are some videos like this that I keep seeing that come out of the World AI Conference in Shanghai, and then I'm like, actually, just take a look at this. I mean, that doesn't look like a great idea, but it shows what they're capable of.
Tesla is arguably the world's biggest robotics company because our cars are like semi-sentient robots on wheels. And with the full self-driving computer and all of the neural nets, it kind of makes sense to put that onto a humanoid form. And it's intended to be friendly, of course, and navigate through a world built for humans.
It does seem like Tesla is standing its ground, though, showing off Optimus 2.0, if I saw that right. What's the promise of Optimus there?
Yeah, so Elon Musk has really gone all in on this. In a lot of ways, it makes sense because Tesla, as he's described it, is sort of a robotics company. These cars, as he's described them, are sentient robots on wheels. So the leap from making a car like a Tesla to a humanoid robot, at least in the mind of Musk, it's not a far jump. And so he thinks that this is going to push Tesla to a $25 trillion market cap, at least according to Elon Musk. He thinks the majority of the company's long-term value is going to come from these robots. So he is really going all in on this. There are skeptics out there, of course. There are people that doubt Elon Musk. He's known for these really bold ideas, but a lot of people that also, wouldn't bet against him.
Yeah, it's all fun and games until you go from riding in a Tesla to, I don't know, your kids riding on the back of an Optimus. It seems like a very wild future.